Hi there. You want to hoop, but maybe you don't have a hoop handy? Well, here are 6 ways to be able to hoop when you don't exactly have a hoop. All right, so here is what to do. So now, what is hooping? Yeah, it's just a plastic circle, right? But sometimes we don't have it available for whatever reason. And maybe we're traveling, maybe you lost it, maybe it got shuffled in the move, maybe you can't find it, maybe you just don't have one. That's okay. So we're going to do some other things around not having a hoop that still involve hoop dancing. So I'm using air quotes on this. All right, I'm Shay Rippinger of Hip the Hoopla. I hope that you'll enjoy these 6 techniques. Stick around to the end because I have a special surprise for you that is free. All right, so first of all, one thing to do when you do not have this physical thing is to use this physical thing. So the physical thing is the space between your ears. It is this wonderful thing in the skull of yours, which is your brain. So you're going to use your imagination. So you're going to really use your brain, and it's going to have some fun techniques that we're going to do with this. All right. So 2 techniques to use with the imagination is one is open eyes. So when I have my eyes open, I can see around me. I can see my space. I'm not going to be tripping over things. So I'm going to imagine that I have my hoop, and I'm going to physically move around as if I have my hoop, but I'm going to keep my eyes open. So as if I have my hoop doing this, and I have an inside grip, I'm going to use my imagination, and I'm going to see what my hands are doing when I'm physically doing that. So they're going to be doing this. Woo, woo, woo. And then it's this circle that I have created in my mind, right? Okay, so now there's a second technique of that. So this is technically the third method of what to do when you don't have your hoop, is to close your eyes. So as if I have my hoop in my hands and I still have that inside grip, and I'm going to close my eyes, move around. Now I'm seated in this, and I'm moving around, but I still have my hoop in my hands. I'm using air quotes on that. Okay? So that's easy to do. So you can use your imagination. You can use it with open eyes. You can use it with closed eyes. So we're at 3. Now, number 4, this is a dancer technique, and this is called marking your moves. So dancers mark their moves, which means they walk through their movements. So for instance, if I were going to stand up, if I were going to have the hoop, I would stand up and I might be doing an off-body schmear like this. But if I don't have my hoop, I'm going to mark my moves. So I'm going to still mark it. So maybe I put in a turn now. So maybe I turn to the right, and I'm doing a schmear, and I'm turning to the right, and I'm going to make my steps, and I'm turning to the left, and I'm making my steps. So I'm marking those moves so I can work on footwork. Now, a cool thing with this is that when you mark your moves, you are physically going through there. So this is putting in muscle memory into your body as you're doing these movements. So you're not just thinking about it. You're not just poo-pooing and saying, I don't have a hoop, I can't do anything. You're doing something. Okay, so you're actually physically practicing the moves, which is great. So you're putting this into your body and doing that. So that is marking the moves. That is number 4. Now, number 5. This is one of my favorites. I love this one. This is to have a hoop notebook, or a piece of paper, or whatever. So you're going to grab out your hoop notebook. You're going to grab a pen, and with this hoop notebook, there's 2 techniques with this. So this is going to be 5 and 6. So your first one is going to be, draw. Draw your little stick figures there and draw the directions, draw little arrows, and that's how I do a lot of my moves, is I write them down, and this helps me remember things. It helps me get them in my memory, and it helps build my toolbox of all my hoop moves. So having a hoop notebook is really essential. I highly recommend this. Now, the 6th method of how to hoop when you don't have a hula hoop is to use your hoop notebook and to write down the words. So I might write down, so this might be my picture of it, but now I'm going to write the words of what that means. So maybe I have the move that I just did. So I have my hoop, and I'm going to be doing an off-body hoop schmear. By the way, I have a video for this on how to do that. And then I'm going to be turning to the right. So I'm going to write off-body hoop schmear, turn to the right. off body hoop schmear, turn to the left. Okay, so those are 6 ways that you can hoop without actually having a hula hoop. So now, if you want 6 more things that you can do that are really great, I have a little class that I'll let you in on, and how to be able to hoop and how to get a hoop. So how to get a hoop, make a hoop, do some neat things to do that. So I get really creative with that. All right. So rock on, peace out. I hope that you've enjoyed this. So you don't have to have a hoop. You can still get exercise. You can still use your imagination. You can still dance and move, which is great for your endorphins, happiness levels, all kinds of things. So don't be sad because you don't have a hoop. Don't be frustrated. You can do it. So there's 6 different ways that I just showed you. So I hope you enjoy that. Rock on, peace out. And if you want a free class, I told you I'd give you a free goodie at the end. See the link below, and I've got a free goodie for you. So, all right, come on in and get that free goodie and find out the other methods of getting a hoop for yourself. So, and enjoying hooping for yourself. So, I hope that you've enjoyed this. I hope that you got something out of it. Now, no excuses. Go do it. Positivity, smile, can-do attitude. You've got this. All right, rock on. Peace out. Bye.